Lock off every door in the Noble Hotel. Man even cut everything off. Man bought everything. He's a bitch.
What's good, people? It's your boy in the kitchen. Now it looks like Drake's Top Goon Top 5 is back at it again with his antics and pointless trolling. Now, this time it took place in Toronto, Canada. Yes, Drake's backyard, Drake's hometown. And Kendrick was there for the GNX Grand National Tour. Obviously, a lot of people when this was released were saying Kendrick is not stepping foot in Canada. If Kendrick steps foot in Canada, something is going to happen to him. Why would he book Canada? That's Drake's hometown. He's just asking for trouble at this point. But it seems like Kendrick ignored all of the critics and he doesn't care. And that is what he did last night, as he kind of shocked everybody, because out of all the cities that he went to, Canada showed him the most love, which is insane to me. Because if you spend any time online, you would really think that Canadian fans hate Kendrick with a passion. I mean, they made it seem, and I mean by OVO fans, they made it seem like as soon as Kendrick steps foot in Canada, something is going to happen to him. And it's actually kind of funny because real life and the internet are two totally different things. Which ironically takes me to Drake's top goon, or one of his favorite goons, top 5. Now this guy, he's a clout chaser, we know this. This guy's a clout chaser. He'll do anything for clicks, he'll do anything for attention. And one of the idiotic things he did for attention last night was pull up to Kendrick's hotel. Yes, he pulled up to where Kendrick is staying for the duration of the Toronto back-to-back tours.
Lock off every door in the Noble Hotel. Man even cut everything off. Man bought everything. He's a bitch.
Now I can't lie to you, with this new generation, there's a few things that I will never understand. Now, one of the things is filming things that are illegal. Yes, he is filming something that is illegal. He's attempting to break into a hotel to harm a superstar. And number 2, top 5, or not just top 5, a lot of people, primarily Drake fans, are clowning Kendrick for the amount of police presence around Toronto and overall around this concert. Now, I don't understand this. Kendrick Lamar is a superstar. SZA is also a superstar. So they're always going to get this treatment. They are always going to get escorts. They're always going to get top tier treatment whenever they are out of town. Especially Toronto. Because let's say Kendrick goes to Toronto and something happens to him. I don't want to wish that on him, by the way. But let's say something does happen to him. Not only will it look crazy, not only will people be shocked, but it's also going to make Canada look bad as a whole. And not only that, it is also going to incite more violence because Drake, yes, Kendrick's op, is also from Canada. So if anything remotely happens to Kendrick in Canada, people are just going to link that to Drake. And Drake, I'm sure he doesn't want that publicity, especially with his UMG lawsuit that's going on right now. And not only that, Drake has crazy fans that would do anything to please him. I mean, remember the Pusha T show a couple years ago, straight off the heels of that beef? And that beef wasn't nearly as crazy as this beef.
something. This nigga paid some to throw beer, nigga. What is that? Y'all know where the fuck I'm from? You don't even know. Keep going in this bitch. Play whatever you want. Fuck that, no. Gangsta shit, you play it. Fraud nigga. Fraud niggas, y'all niggas. That shit I don't like. Y'all shit.
So in my opinion, it's a good thing that this show was heavily guarded and surrounded by Toronto police, because Pusha's not even a big artist like that. He's not on Kendrick's level. So just imagine the chaos that would go on without security. Security is needed for a reason. People are not just walking around here moving tough for the sake of it. I mean, these artists and superstars are worth millions upon millions, and they feed their families with this shit. So I don't see the point in just moving tough because a couple of Twitter avies are telling you to. It just doesn't make sense to me. But despite that drama, the show would actually go on that night, and it would shock people. A lot of people were shocked because this show went really well. The show went on as usual. There was no fans jumping on stage or anything like that. Kendrick performed his records. Kendrick performed his diss records. People were singing that word for word, bar for bar. It was insane to me. You would think that Toronto would stand tall with Drake, but that just simply wasn't the case last night, and it was kind of embarrassing for not only for Drake but for OVO fans, because not only did Kendrick receive encores, yes, Toronto fans were screaming encore. If you guys didn't hear that clip, here it is. Now, not only was he praised with encores and graced with love in Canada, but he was also placed in a number of Toronto news outlets across the city. Yes, this is a legendary ass whooping, I can't lie to you. But how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like Kendrick is overdoing it? Do you feel like Top 5 needs to stop what he's doing, because it's gonna get him caught up sooner or later? And do you guys feel like Drake cares at this point? Because on the outside looking in, it does seem like he's trying to move on from this. But like I said, let me know how you guys feel in the comments. Until next time, it's your boy The Kitchen. Deuces.